Was the question asked? It's functional or worn out?
Well,
You said it very cutely.
I said, is this functional or worn out? Because
Yeah.
I'm tidying the porch.
No, I hope her. I hope the girl you will. Is that someone for the thing or?
Yeah, I reckon.
Question here. It's cold, man. It is cold here in Adelaide, Australia. All right, we've got a question here. Here we go. All right. So this is a good question here. It's on my Instagram. Follow me on Durianrider Instagram. Always getting accounts deleted. This is a shot in the dark, but I've got no one else to turn to. Just found out my girlfriend, my now ex, was cheating on me. I kicked her out of the house. What's your heartbreak recovery blueprint besides time, etc.? Great question. Cheating. We're going to assume that she was getting nailed by Chad in the back of his Mustang. And that's, hey, this is good. It's happened, man. This is good. It's happened. Now, I don't make these rules. All right, these rules. I've only been doing YouTube for 14 years. All right, 14 years I've been doing YouTube. That's pizzle. These rules, how women think, how men think, go back to, like, you know, biblical, Neanderthal, whatever you believe in. They go back to a long, long time ago. Okay. 100 years, 10 million years, whatever. They go back to the start. Women will always fuck a chat, all right? If the opportunity allows it, presents it, okay? You piss her off enough, she won't blame herself, she'll blame you. I sucked him, I took it, I took the full girth because of you. You know, you pissed me off, and that's just how it is, man. And people are like, oh, no, I've never done that. I've never cheated on my... You didn't have Chad knocking on your door, sending you DMs, you know, schmoozing and whining and dining, you know? Like, all these people out there say, well, I would never do that. You know, I would never do that. It's like you haven't had the opportunity. It's easy to say we wouldn't do something. It's like me saying, yeah, I'd be like a professional UFC fighter. Yeah, I would. You know, until you jump in the ring. So it's just, you know, we all say these things. This is where I lose a lot of people. I lose a lot of people because, like, well, I wouldn't. My wife didn't. And then it's like, how well do you know your wife? You know what I mean? Like... And this doesn't make women bad. Same goes for men as well. Men do certain things, you know. It's just the DNA. Women chase their feelings. Women are run by their feelings and their emotions. You know, for many years, I would, you know, not get involved with a woman if she had a partner, all right? This is like my little personal thing. And then the universe just kept throwing me these married women or women who had boyfriends or fly in, fly out partners. And I'm just like, what's going on here? Maybe there's something I'm meant to learn from this experience. So fair enough. I broke my personal rule and I had a vasectomy. So I was just getting hit up. When you get a vasectomy and you got a lot of female friends, you get hit up, you know. And you can put it on the calendar. Like when they're ovulating and the main guy's out of town, come on over, you know, fix my bike, you know, my software, my computer's not working. Like, how do I do this video? That's okay. It's just, you know, so it's happened a lot, and it did get me in trouble. All right, there's a guy out there on YouTube who made like a 5-part documentary about me. You know, when he found out that me and his GF had a bit of a hanky panky there in Chiang Mai, so he made like easy 1,000 hour edit or more maybe. So I'm not saying this is the right thing to do. I'm just saying these things happen. Okay. And so this guy, I'm assuming, you know, his girl was just getting nailed in the back of Chad's Mustang, all right? And good on her, and good on you for, like, saying, I'm not keen anymore, okay? If you want a girl who's just for you, then that's fine, all right? That's pretty normal, okay? That's pretty normal. Guys don't really like to share. Women, you know, are more likely to share, hence, you know, men have innate in nature, in history, they have the harem, you know, with 100 women, 1,000 women, whatever, the kings, the sultans, etc. Women don't have that. The queens don't really want that. Queens generally want one guy. All right. One guy to fill all her 6 needs, okay? Now, if you can't meet those 6 needs on a consistent basis, and that woman's got a strong libido, and she's ovulating, and Chad's in proximity, and there's an opportunity, then, man, it's going down. It's going down, right? And if Chad's had a vasectomy, he's running balls deep cream pie into her. Balls deep cream pie into her, right? I've been that Chad, man. I've been that vasectomy Chad, balls deep cream pie. Woman's like, wow, it's the first time a guy's ever come in me, or it's been so long. And I hang about your marriage. It's like, yeah, but we use rubber and obviously. Okay then, you know? So I'm thinking, hang on, like, I'm the dude hitting it raw. I've had the vasectomy, you know, and I'm in the house that the husband's paying for. He's working his ass off. You know, I don't know him, because I wouldn't do that to a guy I know. You know, and, you know, I'm just thinking, damn, like, this is how women work. This is how women think, you know? They don't think with logic. They think with their feelings, okay? And when she's ovulating, there's different feelings going on there. So she's treating me like an absolute king, all right? And I'm doing nothing for her, man. I ain't paying nothing, man. I ain't bought her nothing, man. I bought an absolutely spent zero money, and she's given me the full 4K double hand experience, all right? And I'm just like, what? How does this work? Because I'm making her feel alive and feel good, okay? That's all women care about, is how do you make them feel. How they feel and how you make them feel. And if you can't meet that, there's no such thing as relationship equity, okay? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So often guys will, well, you know, I'm away at work, you know, I'm putting food on the table for the family. Your woman doesn't care about that. Like, I mean, as guys, we would care about that, but there's no such thing as relationship equity. She needs your attention, man, you know? But that's the thing, women, you know, women are women, and men are men, okay? And feminine men are feminine men, okay? And they think more like women. And it's really good to be in touch with your feminine side. But if you expect your woman to behave and think and love like you do as a man, then you're going to have constant pain and frustration, all right? The only thing you can guarantee about women is they're guaranteed to change their mind anytime they want. 1 second later, yeah, let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. You know, that's why I tell guys, you always have to record things, okay? Because if she's got a BF or you make her feel rejected, all of a sudden she's like, actually, I didn't want to have sex with you. You raped me. No, yeah, you raped me. You raped me. You did. You go, what? It's like, oh, got the proof of that. So you got to do that, man. You got to do that. Like, it's just, there's so many cases out there, and it's unlikely. Imagine if Johnny Depp didn't have his recordings. Huh? Where would Johnny Depp be right now? He'd probably be in prison. He wouldn't be the star of the show on this court things going on. He would probably be in prison and probably one of the most hated men in America, based on what the media would do to him. Alright? So, you know, the difference between Johnny Depp and Harvey Weinstein is Harvey didn't record stuff. Johnny did. Okay? Johnny did. So there was proof that what the woman was saying was bullshit or half-truth, which in court, half-truth is bullshit, and you disregard it. Your witness statement's disregarded. Once you lie, a little thing, he's wearing a blue jacket, he's wearing a blue jacket. Oh, actually it was red. Boom, see you later. Your witness testimony is done. So you always got to record stuff. Women change their mind, man. They change. That's why guys understand this, and it's like, I had a lot of frustration as well in my life. I was just like, what the fuck are you saying right now? I was getting angry and frustrated, and the women like that, because now you're being more masculine, more present, and they're like, yeah, I'm getting some attention. Any attention a woman gets from you is better than no attention, okay? Any attention, that's why they'll start fights. They want to feel some masculine presence. So now you can fight back and lose, or you can just, you know, understand they're just wanting attention and give them attention in another way, all right? Just pause for a few minutes and then come back and give the attention. Because if you basically train your woman. You train your woman. You train your woman to fuck other guys. You train your woman to fuck you. Or you train your women to fuck your life. Or you train your woman to enhance your life. If you let women make the rules, the level of contempt they'll have for you, man, you're going to lose big time. So for this guy here, dude, don't be angry, don't be violent, don't be spiteful, don't block her, don't be immature, don't be a little brat, don't be like, just be like, you know, you do what you want to do, it's all good, you know. It's not what I'm down for, you know, still love you, but I don't really see us being in a relationship together, you know. It's all good, you know. That's okay. Like, things expire, they transition, they change, you know. It's not about you as much of she just wanted to feel good, okay? Women just want to have fun. Women just want to have fun, okay? Like, women just want to have fun, man. And women need, the hotter the chick, the more attention she needs, okay? The more attention she needs. Because in nature, the woman who got the most attention would get maybe, you know, bad things would happen to her. So she wants to feel always safe, okay? That's why you don't see super, super hot chicks walking by themselves across the Australian desert, okay? You don't see super, super hot chicks cycling around the world by themselves, okay? Just don't see that. And not my definition of super, super hot chick. Society's definition of super, super hot chick. The more attractive the woman is, the more attention she gets, the more attention she needs from certain type of guys. Not the simps on the OnlyFans and the guys who pay money for sex or whatever. She doesn't have any respect for those guys. No respect for those guys at all. It's the guys that don't pay her a single cent, the guys that don't try and sleaze onto her, the guys who appreciate her personality and make her feel good that way. She's all over that. She's all over that. Because most guys out there just want to bang her. She knows that, you know. But as guys, we can't really entertain the possibilities. Like, wow, because it's so easy for a woman to get sex compared to a guy. Like, a woman can just walk down the street and say to a guy, "Do you want to bang?" If a guy says that, the cops will be called. This guy asked me for sex. Oh my god, he's a predator. A woman says that, like, she can say whatever she wants, you know. So that's just how it is in society. I don't make the rules. I'm not saying I agree with it or disagree with it. It just is what it is. Like this jacket inside is red, and this side is blue. I don't agree or disagree. It just is what it is, you know. So we got to understand the laws of women. And you know, like, I'm a straight dude. All right, other people are gay. Fine with me. Cool. It's not my thing, but if you are, no worries. So for me, always got to have women in my life, but high quality women. And so I vet my women, like Natasha, you know, super compatible. She's just like, it's amazing, you know, it's amazing. But I've had to train her to be who I want her to be. But who she wants to be is, who I want her to be is who she wants to be. Does that make sense? It's a bit like Natasha's really good at ballet and swimming and tennis. And if I wanted to be a good ballerina, then Natasha can coach me up, okay? Because I want to be a ballerina. Well, I don't. But, you know, it's hypothetically saying. So women, you got to find a woman who wants to be like you, but that's just who they are anyway. They'll go on that path before they even met you, if that makes sense. They want to be self-motivated. They want to improve. They want to be around someone who wants to mold them. Women want to be molded, okay? Women want to be molded. So this guy, this Chad, who was slamming her, you know, hey, you know, she's having fun. That's a choice, you know. It doesn't mean you have to get angry about that. I wouldn't, because the last thing any woman wants is a possessive guy. That's like what women hate. Now I'm just rattling this off the top of my head. This is how well I know. I can just one take talk. What women hate is, number one, is a douche. That's number one. Well, that's not true, Julian. Like, oh no, guys, he's a douche. Gets all the chicks. No. He's a douche to you, maybe, and he does a little bit of cocky, cheeky, funny humour to the girls, and you think it's douchey, but they don't think it's douchey. Once a girl thinks a guy's a douche, and that once a girl thinks that guy doesn't respect her, see you later. Women can't fuck a guy who knows they don't respect him. It's just deal breaker. A guy can bang a chick who doesn't respect him because he wants a pussy. But a girl's not like that. A girl won't bang a guy if she knows that guy doesn't respect her. She ain't gonna put it out. She does no. Like a woman wanting to feel disrespected. Like that, there's a difference between, oh, but I see all these things on, like how women like being choked. That's not disrespect. That's passion and presence and what someone, you know, what most women like. That's not degrading in the band, etc. Under the rules that those women like, isn't douchebag stuff in real life. Okay, they're different. They're different, vastly different. It's a bit like me riding my bike in a jacket and long pants is different to me riding my bike with no shirt doing a time trial up a hill. Okay, but I'm still riding. So women hate douches. Second thing women hate is possessive men, insecure men. Who are you talking? Yeah, I mean, I don't know who this guy is, who you chick banged, but if I can make an assumption, maybe he was a guy that you were like, why hang around him? Why? You were showing. I'm not saying you were, but yeah, I don't have all the information here, so I'm just gonna make some assumptions. If you want your girl to fuck someone, be jealous of him. Oh, Durianrider, it's not a real job. Just be bitchy about the guy. And all of a sudden, the chick be in my inbox, like, hey, what's up? So, that's a great way to push a girl into another guy's arms, is be bitchy about him. Like, he's just jealous, insecure about it, Why you like it? And that just pushes women. It's almost like a sexual fantasy. They got to ride that dude schlong and just all over it. They just have to, because you're making that guy look better than you, because you're being like a girl being jealous of that guy. She's like, well, I don't even like him, but you like him, so I like him too, because you're my main man, but now this guy's going to be my side guy because you don't like him or whatever. So that's a huge one, right? So guys, I don't have any male friends. No, you want to have male friends, because then you work out who male friends really are. If they're simping on your girl or sliding into her DMs or whatever, you say, okay, I know what you're about then. So that's good. Don't get angry. Alright. No anger. Just clarity. Okay, now I know what Jimmy, Johnny, Frankie's motivations are. Oh, okay, I can see it. I can see how they hang around my chick, or maybe flirt a bit, or in the DMs. I now know I know what they're about. I'm not getting angry about them. I'm not going to punch them. I know what they're about now. I put them over that category. It's all good, So no anger, no douchiness. Just cool, calm, masculine, rock solid, stable presence. Okay. You can learn this today, or you can learn this the fucking hard way. And that's another reminder: people, get a vasectomy. Get a vasectomy, because a lot of women out there, they're gonna bang guys on the side who want to have babies, and they don't care if it's your baby or Chad's baby, as long as the genetics are okay. And I've seen this a lot, man. I know people, whose kids aren't theirs. They're raising other people's kids. They think they're their own kids. Okay, which I think is a commendable thing. Like the cuckoo bird. The cuckoo bird throws out the egg of the sparrow and lays this egg in there, and then the sparrow mum, the sparrow dad raised the cuckoo chick. So there's chicks out there who go bang Chad from accounting or whatever, and generally girls fuck the same looking guys. So it's hard to tell. And if you ask for a paternity test, that's going to kill the vibe relationship. You know what I mean? That's going to really kill the vibe relationship. The women know that. Women are smart. Women are smarter than men most of the time because they're better at manipulation. They've had to be, because in nature they're generally the weakest, physically weaker sex. So they've had to go, well, how can I manipulate a stronger, more dangerous animal into not hurting me? I can use communication. So women are better. Let's go watch Amber Heard, how well she's like blah blah blah, and she'll probably be ruled in favour because how dramatic and poor me, and society teaches people to side with the woman, Western society. And again, I don't make the rules. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what is going on. Observe, make your conclusions. So you have these things. So don't get angry, man. Don't get angry. But women are master manipulators. So having a vasectomy ensures that you won't be paying child support or doing whatever, or raising someone else's baby. It happens, man. It happens more than you think. How many people ask for paternity tests? Well, baby looks like me. Because she fucked a guy who looks like you. Right? What's she going to think? She's going to freaking... She's just thinking she's going to bang Shaq? If you're a white dude? No. I mean, she might bang him, but she won't want to have a baby with him, because in the hospital. But hang on. Is there a mix up here? So it's just saying, this is how women are, man. This is how women are. This is why you can have success with women, or you can have a lot of heartbreak and pain and get divorced, raped, and financially raped, or reputation raped, etc. Because if you make a woman feel rejected, make the wrong woman feel rejected, man. I mean, look at the mistakes I've made. Okay, if you watch me for a while, look at the mistakes I've made. I've made the mistakes, man. I'm like black belt sensei, godfather in this material. I even watched the Johnny Depp case and I'm like, dude, this is what you could have done better, you know? This is what you could have done better, you know? When Amber Heard was freaking out, she wanted you to pin her down and absolutely give it to her, all right, downstairs. But you would have had to record it because, you know, she might flip it on you and say, oh, he pinned me against the wall. He choked me. Because you asked for him to do that. Oh, yeah. That's on recording, so that's what I mean. You always got to hit the record. And a lot of guys are like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. And that's why a lot of guys end up being gay. And that's okay. You know? That's okay. I know how to manage women after making a lot of mistakes. Okay? And I'm always looking for better ways to learn. It's an important subject. They won't teach this at school. They won't teach this at school. They want you to have pain. The system wants you to have pain. And because all the industries that come with that, divorce lawyers and the child shit, and they want you to have pain. The system wants you to fail relationships, fail with nutrition, become fat, sick, nearly dead, you know, not ride a bike, drive your car everywhere. To be part of the system, just locked into spending consuming as much money as possible, you know. That's what the big dogs up top want. And so you can be part of that. You can be a victim of that, or you can be a champion of that and go, yeah, just sidestep all that. Or sidestep 99% of that. Or 95%. So that's the deal there. Yeah, it's good, man. Like, don't feel sad. Blame yourself. 50-50. 50-50. Like, if you're meeting her needs, she wouldn't be, you know, gorging on Chad's schlong, okay? If you're meeting her needs. I'm not sure how old you are. I don't know how old she is. I don't know how long he's been together. But I can guarantee you weren't meeting her needs, her 6 female needs. All right, fuck boyfriend, mentor, alpha, provider. You weren't meeting those needs. You're meeting maybe the provider one if she's staying with you, but maybe not giving the fuckboy vibes enough. And she's ovulating. She had a few drinks in it. She's like, she just wants to get her back blown out by Chad. Okay, and maybe Tyrona's in there as well. You know. And it was an F-150 pickup truck. It wasn't Chad's Mustang. It was Tyrone's dad's F-150 pickup truck, and they bust out the rear suspension. They were getting so hard on it. I don't know, but you know, like, you gotta be able to laugh about shit, man. You gotta be able to laugh about shit, you know. If you can't laugh about shit, then we lose in life. We fucking lose in life. I look back at some of the shit's happened to me, and I can laugh at all of it, you know. At the time, I didn't, because I didn't get it. I was like, what's going on here? It's like the universe was teaching me shit to learn from, so I could become this teacher that I love being. So I've had to go through, you know, heartbreak or financial ruin or what the fuck you want to call it, to get to this position where I can sit in this freaking camping chair and people listen to my shit, right? Because they can know it's come from a place of compassion and a place of experience. Right? Where if you hold resentment towards your ex, you lose. Right? And how many people have resentment towards their ex? A lot of people, man. A lot of people do. And it just, it cranks their face. It absolutely destroys their face. The bitterness, the spitefulness. So you always want to be able to communicate, right? And respectfully do that. Hold your ground. Don't cave into shit tests. What's a shit test? Shit test to see if you're, you know, you're gonna crack. You know, things like that. But that's another video. Shit tests. Good luck, shit tests. Your job as a man is to pass every single shit test. The more invested a woman is in you, the more she would shit test you. Doesn't matter if you're a Chad Alpha Sigma with, you know, schlong as big as mine, you'll still get shit tested. Okay? The more she wants to invest in you, she has to shit test. You pass the test, she can invest. And then another shit test comes later on, she can invest more. Little increments. She's feeling you. She's feeling you out. Is he worthy? You know, you might be Superman, but she'll still shit test you, okay? A woman's shit tests never stop. Just your ability to pass them becomes better and better and better. And then she's like, oh, I don't need to do as many shit tests. Maybe they'll become once a month or once a week. Maybe they're small. You just pass them so well. She's like, oh, he's still a man. He's still got his balls. All right, he's still got testosterone coursing through his blood, whether endogenous or exogenous. That's another thing as well with hormones. You know, I've done the experiments for 7 years on anabolic steroids, and when you up the dose, women just can smell it in your inbox, right? And when you lower the dose, you get less. Right? It's just crazy, man. There's something going on there in the world with testosterone. It's quite interesting. But again, I don't recommend guys use testosterone until they can control their natty self. That's what happens to a lot of guys. They're like, oh yeah, the guy she was fucking was bigger than me. I'm going to get on the gas. I'm going to get swole. I'll fucking show them. Nah, you lose. You lose. You know what I mean? It wasn't the size, bro. It was the personality. It was the vibes Chad gave off. Okay? Oh, but no, he was like, you know, 6 foot and like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, that's definitely a bonus, but it's more the vibes. Because there's women walk past 6 foot guys, you know, every day. They don't jump on their schlongs, okay? There was a vibe going on. There was an opportunity. Alcohol, cocaine, whatever. Okay? So it's like, that's I mean, I've been the dude, and I'll be like, oh damn, the husband, wow, he's a big. So and look at me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big dude by any means. I'm 6 foot, yeah, and I've got a big girth, but women don't know that. I mean, some people hear it in the grapevine, and that piques their interest. But I'm just saying that, like, I've been with women out there whose partners are like, you know, very muscular, you know, dudes on high dosage gear, and I'll ask them afterwards. I said, so why did you want to, you know, what's going on? She's like, you just make my needs better. You know, you give me the attention I like. You know, I haven't felt like that for ages. And I'm like, damn, you know, damn. So again, it's how you make her feel. She jumped ship. She jumped on Chad's girth and rode it until she exploded because he made her feel better than you did. A woman only cares about how you make her feel and how she feels. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just how women are. All women are like that, okay? If you try and fight that, you're going to have a lot of pain in life. All women are like that. They only care about how you make them feel and how they feel. Look at how advertising and marketing works towards women. That's what all these people on Twitter, these like Alpha Unplugged, that was like Entrepreneurs in Cars guys, or Andrew Tate, all those guys, they mean well, you know, all of them fake natties, but they just don't understand how it works, man. That's why they can't lock down a really, you know, hot, consistent, athletic chick. They just go all these hookers and stuff, which is fine if that's what you're into, because they don't know the game. They got the money and they look swollen on the steroids and all those things a lot of women want, but they don't have that inner game, okay? That's why they've surrounded themselves with all this Bugattis and Audis and cash and cigars, and like, I'm a man, I'm an overtly a man, like, look at me, I'm an extra man. I say, yeah, that's cool, man, you know? The guys probably more like that than the chicks do. The chicks think, hey, you're trying to compensate for something here? And the overcompensation is the game, man. The game is lacking, okay? The game is lacking. Because what's the interest? The interest is strippers, cars, cigars, money, you know? I mean, they're things if you're into that, yeah, for sure, but like, you know, how you going to get a quality chick if what you're into is strippers, cars, cigars, and firing freaking AK-47s, you know? It's like, so, just saying. So again, but again, it's about being clear what you want. A lot of guys are like, why would I want to be in one chick? And I understand that. But for me, I prefer, you know, having someone like Natasha in my life than being single and having a different chick every night of the week. I've been there, done that. You know, I'm glad I've done that, because now I can say I prefer the life I have here with Natasha. Okay, you know, And because you've just got fame, that's why it's easy for you to pull chicks. Yeah, that's true, but I've done the experiment. I've been out there, women didn't know who I was, and just talking on the phone with them, using a different profile, so they definitely didn't know who I was, and then just seeing, does my approach work? And it does work. It does work, okay? And I can tell if someone knows me or not, okay? And it'd be fun. I'd be out on a date with a woman, and she didn't know who I was, and then I'll bump into a fan, and then you look at the woman's eyes, and she's like, who is this guy? And all of a sudden she's like, got interest now. It's like, oh, here we go. So it's just, I've got some stories, man. It's so hilarious that almost believed to be untrue. It's just hilarious. If I look back at some of the memories I've had in Thailand, especially, it's hilarious, man. But I genuinely want to help people. I want to help women as well. I want to help women and men bridge the gap to be able to have their needs met better. Men don't have any needs to be met, okay? Just fill his stomach, drain his balls, be polite and nice. That's about it. That's pretty much it, okay? Women, their needs are 6. It's very much harder for them. The burden of performance is on the man. The burden on the performance is on the man. That's just, it's not good or bad. Or it just is what it is, man. It is what it is. There's pros and cons to, both genders, etc. It's just how it is. But again, people, we have to stop punishing women for being women. We have to stop punishing men for being men, and we have to stop punishing feminine men for being feminine men. Okay, like I have runs with feminine men, and and I'm expecting them to be like a masculine man, own their shit. Admit they're wrong, apologise, make shit better. It's never going to happen, man. Alright? Like, so, you got to just give up. Like, if you got a cat, it's not going to, run down the street with a basketball in its mouth. Okay? It's not going to do that. A dog would, even a small dog would bite a basketball, unless it's a chihuahua. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a cat's a cat, a dog's a dog, a man's a man, a woman's a woman, a feminine man's a feminine man. Okay? That's okay. Like, it's okay. We just got to understand these things. Like, you don't ride your road bike down a freaking black diamond trail and hit air on it. Okay? If you do, you're going to crack your rims, you're going to crack your frame. Okay? If you try to expect women to behave like you in certain things with logic, then you're going to have a lot of frustration. You're going to have empathy. Empathy is understanding, you don't go by cold logic, you go by how your feelings are feeling. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. So there you go, gang. That's the deal. It's a bit of a off the cusp there, but that's just the game changer. So again, to recap, 0 anger. All right, 0 anger. All right. You can express disappointment, but you don't yell, you don't scream, you don't kick shit, you don't destroy things, you don't pull out the freaking 12 gauge. You don't do any of that bullshit. All right. Prison's full of those fucking people who can't control their shit. Okay. And the universe is giving you this to learn from, alright? You're like, oh, I'm just shit, I'm gonna get drunk, oh, fucking hell, man, stop. That's what, you know what I mean? And then the next chick's gonna do the same shit to you, because you're a fucking loser. You're being a fucking loser, people, alright? Oh, I'm gonna get drunk, I'm gonna get stoned, I'm gonna gym do muscles. So you're a fucking loser, dude. You can be the swollest cunt in the gym, and have all the gay guys pining over you, and you still have shit game with women. Women will still fuck guys like me over you when they're out and drunk and ovulating, because your game still fucking sucks, even though you look better than me, right? Because your game's still shit. And your game doesn't make women feel good, okay? And game, I don't mean like pickup lines, I mean game understanding what women like, what masculine presence means, things like that. In certain moments, okay? And I'm addicted to learning more about this stuff, right? I'm not like the guy who goes, I know everything, I sit here, I know everything. No, I'm always willing to learn more. And what I love about Natasha, she's a great teacher as well. She's just so good to talk. Manifested Natasha in my life. I definitely manifested Natasha. Definitely. And I couldn't hold a chick like that in my life without all the shit that went on beforehand, okay? And all the relationships I've ever had, they're all like a manifestation. Okay, I've got to learn this from such and such, and this from such and such, and I've got to give this to certain, give this to that. All right. So when you end of the day, life's about a deep learning experience. Call it spiritual, whatever you want. I just call it a deep learning experience. And just don't be a douche. Treat people how you want to be treated. Simple as that. Treat people how you want to be treated, man. And because your karma will come for you, and you'll learn from your karma. And just we've got to learn from our karma, man. Simple as that. So it just is how it is. But enjoy the ride, man. But yeah, get that vasectomy. Get that vasectomy. Otherwise you'll be trying child support for Chad's baby.